I think, in some countries like Brazil, terrorism has not been an important issue, to be honest. Of course, Indonesia and Turkey, and with the latest attacks in Turkey, it's front and center. I think it can be, terrorism is one of these issues where it can be manipulated to go after your enemies. I think Turkey, we're seeing that clearly right now in the long-standing feud with the Kurdish population, the PKK, is playing out in that direction, even though just not so long ago there was a peace process underway that was quite encouraging. And that was very much about the electoral politics in Turkey and Erdogan's drive to reclaim leadership as president of the country after he was set back in the elections. And he played the nationalist card successfully, and I think you're going to continue to see that. We were talking about this beforehand. Now, in general, we need to really come to terms with how democracies respond to terrorism. And this is what we're debating in our country every day, just this week over the Apple iPhone access. And I think the more that we address it within the context of rule of law and a concern for privacy, the better and healthier our societies will be in the long term. If we react by shutting things down and repressing, I think take, for example, a slightly different case in Egypt. The way they've addressed their own political problems at home has been to repress Muslim Brotherhood, and many people, experts in our building, certainly feel that that's only seeding more terrorism, and we'll see worse problems down the line.
By the way, one thing that occurred to me in exactly that regard is when you think about India's response to the Taj attack, it was the response of a mature democracy. That is a different kind of state. Once it was clear that Pakistan was in important ways behind that attack, it would have used it as a casus belli. Could have had a catastrophic effect. And there wasn't an overwhelming call in India to attack Pakistan. The Prime Minister of India, Manmohan Singh, never even made that a possibility. Obviously, it damaged relations. But it was a remarkably calm response when there could have been a very, very violent response.
Yeah, I mean, the India-Pakistan relations, very interesting one. It's a long history, it would take a long time. But one thing that they reinforced with me as I talked to them was, that they support democracy in Pakistan. They believe that democracy will lead to greater civilian control of the intelligence services and these other more radical voices in society that are supporting these kinds of attacks. So they kind of get the democratic peace theory, and it's a long history to get to some forward movement, but they're trying.